I've been a throw up the sex in her. And I can put you in.
Here we go. Look at this. Oh yes.
I can put you in.
One of my salespeople just landed a $170,000
sex in her.
I want to tell you about what I'm working on today because I think there's a good lesson here for anybody, whether your business is small, medium, or large. Welcome back to a week in the life of a guy that runs a very boring business. We manufacture toilet paper, paper towels, napkins, a variety of wipes. As you can see, I am here in South Florida. It's going to be a very busy week. I've got 2 boat days coming up. We've got a lot of business to talk about. And one of my salespeople just landed a $170,000 per month deal. And she didn't even want to get into sales 6 months ago. So I'm going to tell you about it. Until then, let's get into it.
Me high. We need alcohol. No, the other way. No, my
I want to give you guys an example of how to systemize and delegate in your daily life. So check this out. I came back, the boat was super dirty, but with the right team, you can get a lot done.
I love my job.
Here we go. Look at this. Oh yes. How's it looking?
Cheers to that. Never looked better. Hey, Jakey, cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Hey. And wait, that's our product right there. Let me see that. Oh yes, perfect. No, the blue roll.
Blue roll. I want to eat the real food.
I have an idea.
Happy delivery.
What's up?
Really?
Oh, thank you. How'd you start this business?
This guy was selling ice cream on the water, and he said he wanted to get rid of it, so I bought it, and I just made it into a bigger thing 29 years ago.
Nice. Do you have employees working for you?
All my kids.
All your kids?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the worst employees.
Your boy is drinking a mocktail, no alcohol for me. We gotta stay sharp, we got money to make.
You like this one?
The best thing in life is life. Get your mind right.
Round 2. Today we got Nandor, Lola, Martina, special guest, back at Boca Lake.
Get your mind right. Get your grind right.
Look into my eyes if you wanna know me. Before you hypnotize, homie, what do you see?
I like to be like real peaceful when I do it, so if she goes first, she's all hype, and then I get in and she's like dancing next to me. I'm like, I think we got an argument once over that.
Yeah.
I was like, get out of my face. I'm trying to relax.
I do the same thing. I always have an intention, like, okay, I breathe. And
Yeah.
But when I get out, I actually also get hyped up.
Like it makes me so happy. Pause the dancing, and it's like the day couldn't be any better.
A figure that's just a little bigger than dealers. A hustler counting figures, ain't pulled no triggers.
Very rainy day here in Delray Beach, but your boy needs to get this cold plunge in. Every morning I write down my goals for the day, and the way I did it today was I had business goals, work goals, and then personal goals, which I kind of categorized as routine/health. And one of the things I wrote on there was to cold plunge every day. So without that, I probably would have skipped it because of the rain, but I wrote the list down. Got to stay true to the list. I was actually with Nandor yesterday, as you saw in the video from the boat, and I was talking with him. He spends the end of the day Sunday, preparing for the whole week, not just one day at a time. So I really like that. I was inspired by that, and I want to implement that for myself as well. Until then, we're going in the plunge. By the way, I know it looks dirty. This is just what the color of the tap water here looks like when it comes out of the hose. There's chemicals in here, but anyway, let's do it. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, I didn't look at my watch. Definitely not easy when it's not sunny out. It's kind of a cheat code to do it after hanging outside in the sun for a little bit, get warmed up, and then jump in. But the reason I do this, the physical benefits are nice. You know, reduces inflammation, body feels really good, any aches and pains go away. But I like what it does for me mentally. It totally wakes me up, more than coffee, more than anything else. And it makes me feel clear. I feel like a full reset. Martina said it nice yesterday. She was like, it's like being reborn again. It basically resets me. So if I'm feeling off, if I had a crappy sleep, stress, anxiety, pressure, any of that, when I get in here, it all seems to disappear. And when you're inside of this thing, it's hard to not just be present. You know, normally my mind is racing, and I'm sure if you're watching and you're an entrepreneur, your brain just is going all the time with ideas. When you're in here, it's so cold that you're just focused on what's happening right here, right now, super present. And I really like that about this. It basically forces you to be present. So I'm gonna get back to this. I do 3 minutes at a time. If I go in more than once in a day, I don't always do 3 minutes every time. Sometimes I'll do like a minute, maybe a minute and a half later in the day. But the first session every day, always 3 minutes. It's the bare minimum. This is at 50 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's all good. Alrighty, 3 minutes done. Woo. Oh, always feels great. By the way, my friend is the owner of this, the Cold Life. They are taking over the cold plunge game. I used to have a plunge brand. This thing, so much better. The chiller is very, very cold. I spoke with him. He gave me a code. If you go buy one of these at thecoldlife.com and you put in code Jake, you get 150 bucks off. I guess that makes me a real influencer now. There's the name of it. Anyway, time to make some money. Can I do this? There we go. Oh, yeah. So because I'll be in Europe, I'm 6 hours ahead of the East Coast. I'm 9 hours ahead of you since you're in California. We were trying to figure out for our Monday team call with everybody. 10 a.m. East Coast is 7 a.m. your time. I don't know if that's too early for you for that call.
Oh, hell no. Don't worry about me, but whatever works.
If you're good with that, that'd be great. That'll be 4 in the afternoon for me.
Whatever works.
No, 7 a.m. your time works for you on Mondays, then we'll make that work.
Yeah, I'm the early bird. You know that.
Yeah. Good morning. It is about 7:37 in the morning, and I'm about to jump on a call with the guy that basically runs all of my social media. So obviously my boring business, the toilet paper business, is the main thing that I focus on, but I believe so strongly in having a personal brand, and you know, maybe one day I'll sell a toilet paper product through it, or who knows what, but for now I think there's so much value in it. So I'm going to jump on with him. He's in Australia, so 7:30 in the morning here, I think it's 8:30 for him at night. We're going to dive into that, but I've been starting every day out here underneath this thing. Sometimes I go down towards the water, not this water, the what's it called, where the boats are, and start my day down there, or I start right here. I'm also trying to stop drinking caffeine, which has been very interesting. Yesterday was day one for me, and it already wasn't great. I'm drinking this half caffeine coffee pod, but there's basically nothing in it. It feels like I'm drinking no caffeine, especially compared to what I did. So we'll see how that goes. We'll have another day. I kind of have a headache, but we're going to push through. We're going to make it. So let me dive into this call with him, and then we're going to get back to this video. Yo.
What's up?
How you doing?
G?
Say what's up to YouTube. You're on camera today.
What's going on,
I want to tell you about what I'm working on today, because I think there's a good lesson here for anybody, whether your business is small, medium, or large. A very good lesson here. So I'm really dialed in on customer retention. Wendy, come on. Customer retention, meaning, are we holding on to our customers? Are they buying again? Are they buying more? And I find so often, even within our own company, we're so focused on new business that the current customers that are there, they get neglected. It's not that we intentionally ignore them, but salespeople naturally are focused on new business, new sales. However, your current customers are your best customers. You already have them, they're already there, and they're the ones that need to be focused on. So one of the things, I was just having a conversation this morning where someone had asked me, and somebody actually asked me this is not any bullshit, how could they scale the company that they have? And I said to them, the first thing that I would do is write down all the customers I've serviced in the past, what the service was or what the product was I sold them, how much I sold them for, so I have an idea of the spend. I also want to know, do I already have repeat customers? And then I would think about, how can I squeeze more money out of them to start? I wouldn't even be worried about new customers. Your current customers are your best customers. So that's what I would do, whether it's referral programs, brand ambassador, sending them. You can send your customers like promos because they've already bought from you. You could look at what they've bought from you in the past and figure out, okay, since they've purchased this item XYZ, maybe the ABC item is a good fit for them. So anyway, I think the point here is focus on your current customers. They're your best customers. I would definitely put new business and new customers as a second priority. So that's what I'm dialed in on. We have about 650 customers, maybe 625. I have to double check. And I'm going through and looking at what they ordered last year, what have they ordered this year. And then with my VP of sales, we're going to come up with a strategy. I might even hire a retention specialist, somebody who just keeps in touch with our customers to make sure that they're buying, servicing them the right way, asking them, is there anything we can improve on? So anyway, that's what's on my mind today. I'm going to jump in this cold plunge here, and then we're going to get back to it. I think I have a meeting in 23 minutes. We can make it work.
Energetic, poetic and athletic. You know I get down and dirty when it's time to set it.
All right, so I mentioned that one of my salespeople just closed a $170,000, oh, there we go, monthly recurring revenue deal. And she didn't even want to be a salesperson 6 months ago. And I love this because there are two very big lessons in here that I need to tell you. The first lesson for me from this is that sometimes the things that we think we don't want to do or we're not interested in could be the best thing for us. And at the very least, you should try. And I am so proud of her that she didn't want to do sales, but I gave her some encouragement. I said, look, you can always try it out. And this is the line that I like. I say, you can always try it. And if you don't like it, just go back to what you were doing. And I'll always do that, and I'll try it out, especially when I think or believe that someone ultimately will like doing it. So anyway, that's the first lesson. I really love that a lot. I'm gonna implement that in my own life, always try things out. The second thing is that when you hire for positions, hire from within. So let me tell you how we used to get our salespeople, and let me tell you how we get them now, which clearly is working out quite well. So the way that we used to do it is we would just hire account executives outright. We would look for them online. That was the position we were hiring for. And what that meant is that a salesperson will come into our company, but they might not know, or they definitely didn't know our products, who we are, and the learning curve was really high, even though they were seasoned salespeople. What I found out, and I did that with this specific salesperson, is that if we bring them on as a sales assistant first, everything that it takes to learn the sales assistant position allows them to transition very easily into becoming a salesperson and account executive. So now our process is that if we're hiring an account executive, they start as a salesperson. The training that they receive from becoming a sales assistant is how they then become a salesperson one day. By the time I transitioned this person into the sales role, she already knew everything that she needed. So it was super great. I guess the third lesson, which I didn't say there was three, but the third thing is that you need good people to grow. What it would have taken for me to land that deal or someone else would have been our time, energy, resources. And right now, because we're scaling, I can't be the one doing it. And my other salespeople that are already at capacity can't be the ones doing it. So you have to keep bringing on good people so that they help build. What I love about this so much is that not only is she supporting our business and our goals, but through it, she gets to support her own goals, have her own successes, obviously make commission, and it's a win all around. So I love this so much, super excited. It's time to get back to the grill for a little bit. And then this thing, the boat is going bye-bye. It's going back up north to New Jersey where it will reside for the summer. So we got to take that in a little bit here. I think the guy's going to be down in Florida around 7 o'clock. We're going to drop it off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going in as a blooper. 100%. It's over for you.
Walk back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north.